Lara, the jealous and combative wife. Once upon a time, there was a young, beautiful woman named Lara, and she was married to Toby, a young merchant who traded gold jewelries. Lara was very pretty and attractive. When she was single, a lot of men came for her hand in marriage, and she rejected them. Her rejection of suitors was not because they did something wrong, but because she couldn't trust them. Lara had trust issues and often found a reason to say no to a marriage proposal. However, everyone was surprised when Lara finally accepted Toby's proposal and actually went through the marriage ceremony when he proposed to her. The first year of Lara's marriage to Toby left people wondering how long the marriage was going to last, because it was full of drama, with people coming around to mediate between Lara and Toby, and other times between Lara and others that she will pick a fight with. The serious quarrels in Lara and Toby's marriage occurred in the first year of their marriage. Toby, who traded on gold jewelries, mistakenly gave one of his main customers, Fumi, a different jewelry from what she ordered. Fumi, who buys jewelries on wholesale from Toby and sells them on retail, found out about the mistake and decided to return the jewelries to Toby in exchange for the jewelries she actually ordered. When Fumi got to Lara and Toby's house to exchange the jewelries she purchased from Toby for the right ones, she met Lara, who went inside the house to inform Toby of Fumi's visit. Toby quickly came out of the house with a bag full of gold jewelries and asked Fumi to come take a seat under the tree with him so that he will sort the jewelries. When Toby and Fumi were sorting the jewelries, Lara was busy fuming with anger and jealousy. Lara paced up and down as she watched her husband, Toby, interact with Fumi. When she could no longer bear watching Toby and Fumi chatting, she took a bucket of water and matched to where they were sitting under a tree. Before anyone could say anything, Lara poured the bucket of water on Fumi. Both Fumi and Toby were startled with what Lara did, and both quickly sprang up in shock and awe. "What's the meaning of this?" Fumi screamed, looking shocked. "Stay away from my husband," Lara screamed, pointing at Fumi angrily. "If I see you near my husband again, I will do something worse," she added. "I can't believe this," Toby said, with his eyes wide open. "Why would you embarrass my customer?" he questioned Lara. "I want her to stay away from you," Lara replied Toby. "If she does not, I'm not sure what I will do to her next time," she added. Fumi was shocked as she looked at her water-soaked dress. She was speechless. She couldn't understand why Toby's wife will be so jealous and insecure to the extent of pouring a bucket of water on her. "I'm so sorry," Toby said to Fumi. "I don't know what came over her. I'm so sorry," he pleaded. "I have to go," said Fumi. "This is embarrassing." Fumi quickly gathered her things and left, while Lara continued to yell at her. At this point, she was no longer concerned about the gold jewelries she came to exchange. Instead, she was more eager to go home and remove her wet clothes. On getting home, Fumi narrated her experience in Toby's house to other people. Everyone was shocked to learn that Toby's new wife was capable of exhibiting such an atrocious behavior. Lara's jealousy continued, and it became even more difficult for her to hide it. One day, Toby decided to visit an old friend. He looked very well groomed with his shaved beard and neat clothes. Lara could not contain herself with jealousy when she saw how good Toby looked, and she thought he was planning to go and see another woman. So, she followed him. She hid behind the bushes each time she thought that Toby will turn around. At one point, two beautiful ladies who were coming from the opposite direction stopped to chat with Toby. They were all chatting and laughing, and Toby brought something out of his pocket and showed one of the ladies named Lola. On seeing this, Lara became very jealous and angry. She came out of the bushes, ran as quickly as she could, and charged towards Lola, the lady that Toby showed the item he brought out. The ladies were startled by the aggression, and they proceeded to run, but Lara chased after Lola and pushed her to the ground. "Stop it! Stop it now!" yelled Toby as he went after Lara to stop her from attacking Lola. "Leave me to teach her a lesson," Lara screamed. "I will teach you a lesson today, and next time you see my husband, you will run," she said angrily, pointing at Lola. "This is embarrassing. You have to stop," Toby pleaded with Lara, trying to persuade her not to attack Lola and her friend. Concerned about Lara's reaction and outburst, Lola and her friend quickly hurried off, leaving Toby to handle Lara. Friends and family members have tried talking to Lara about her jealousy issue and how it can ruin her marriage, but she wouldn't listen. Her jealousy got worse as time went by. One day, Lara was coming to visit Toby in his place of business to bring him lunch. From afar, she sighted a lady chatting and laughing with Toby, and they looked very friendly. Lara decided to hide behind a tree to monitor Toby and the lady. She stayed there for a long time, watching them as if she was expecting to catch them doing something wrong. After 2 hours of waiting, she decided to come out of hiding. But then, she felt something warm on her head. It was bird droppings. She couldn't believe that a bird just pooped on her. Just then, she looked up and saw that the lady sitting with Toby was about to leave, and Toby hurried inside and returned with something that looks like money, which he gave to her. Lara forgot that she was about to clean the bird poop and ran towards Toby and the lady. She pushed the lady down angrily and was about to lunge at her when Toby held her arm. "What are you doing?" Toby furiously questioned Lara as he stopped her from lunging at Remy, the lady he was chatting with. "Leave me! Let me deal with her!" screamed Lara. "Next time she will learn not to take money from another woman's husband." "What are you talking about?" Toby angrily asked Lara, still trying to stop her from hitting Remy. "This your jealousy and obsession is getting out of hand," he added. Toby suddenly noticed the bird poop on Lara's head and part of her face. "And what's this thing on your head?" Toby asked Lara with a look of disgust on his face. Lara realized that she has not wiped off the bird poop, and she quickly wiped it off with a handkerchief. The whole incident got Toby very concerned. He couldn't believe that Lara's jealousy and rage couldn't let her take care of herself. Instead, she chose to fight. He wondered what made Lara to be insanely jealous. He heard of her jealousy before he proposed to her, but decided not to pay any attention to it because he thought they were mere gossip. Lara, on the other hand, did not show any sign of extreme jealousy before they got married. She was gentle and sweet when they were courting. Even though their courtship was brief before they finally got married, she did not show any sign of extreme jealousy during their courtship. Just when Toby thought that he has seen it all from Lara, another incident occurred. This time, Lara went to the market to purchase some items. As she was passing by, she overheard some ladies talking about the gold jewelries they bought from Toby. One of the ladies, Bimbo, mentioned that she got a good discount from Toby, and others laughed and teased her of getting special discount from Toby. They insinuated that Toby likes her more. The ladies were laughing and joking around. Lara eavesdropped to the extent that she couldn't contain her jealousy and anger anymore. Lara stormed out of the area where she was and entered the next shop to confront the women. "Which one of you have eyes on my husband?" she asked angrily. The ladies were shocked by the confrontation. They just stared at Lara with a shocking look on their faces. "Are you all deaf? Which one of you got discount from my husband?" Lara angrily asked. The women looked at each other and still did not answer Lara's question. "I will teach all of you a lesson today, since you have refused to answer me." Lara proceeded to take off the fabric that she used as a head tie and started tying it around her waist in preparation for a fight. A shop owner who was standing by and others quickly rushed to stop Lara from fighting the ladies, and they held Lara back, stopping her from lunging at the ladies. "Oh no! Leave me alone! Leave me now, please!" Lara pleaded with the people restraining her from fighting. "Stop it! You have to control yourself," said a shop owner. "Do you know how embarrassing it is to fight in the marketplace?" she asked Lara. As the shop owner accidentally loosened her grip of Lara's hands, Lara quickly ran off, and in an attempt to stop her, the shop owner accidentally grabbed and tore Lara's clothing, almost revealing her undergarment. At this point, Lara had to hold what is left of her clothing to prevent her undergarment from being seen. When she looked up, she saw that a small crowd were already gathered staring at her. She felt humiliated, and she ran off, holding her clothes. News quickly spread in Lara's neighborhood that she fought at the market, and they tore her clothes during the fight. Toby was very disappointed and embarrassed when he heard about the incident at the market. The next day, Lara was very quiet, and her demeanor showed that she was remorseful. Toby informed Lara that they will be visiting her parents. Lara immediately knew that Toby will most likely inform her parents about her jealous behavior, particularly the recent incident that occurred at the marketplace. On getting to Lara's parents' house, Toby informed his in-laws of Lara's jealousy and her recent fight at the marketplace. Lara's parents were not surprised at all, because they were aware of her trust issues and how it made her to turn down suitors before she finally said yes to a marriage proposal. Toby informed his in-laws that he would leave without Lara, and he pleaded with them to talk to their daughter and advise her against extreme jealousy and fighting. Lara stayed with her parents for 2 weeks. During that time, people made mockery of her. She couldn't go anywhere without hearing people whispering and looking at her. It was a very difficult time for her. Lara quickly realized that she missed her husband, she had a good man, and that she was letting jealousy get the best of her. She was determined to turn a new leaf and trust her husband more. She did a lot of self-reflection and came to the realization that she was the architect of her own problems. When Lara finally returned home to Toby, her husband, she apologized for all the embarrassments she had caused him and promised not to do them again. Toby in turn reassured her that he will be faithful to her and that she has nothing to worry about. The next day, Lara went to Toby's place of business and met a lady there discussing with Toby. To everyone's surprise, Lara was calm and polite. She exchanged greetings with the lady and waited patiently for Toby to finish transacting his business. Toby was very happy to see that Lara has changed from the way she comported herself in the presence of his female customer. Lara was proud of herself too. Their marriage progressed well, and they lived happily ever after. The end.